Jurisdiction is power, the authority of the court to adjudicate the case and render a particular judgment is known in the law as jurisdiction. Pursuant to United States Supreme Court case International Shoe v. Washington, in order for a court to have jurisdiction over a particular defendant, there must exist sufficient minimum contacts with the state in which that court sits, such that the defendant could reasonably expect to be hauled into court in that particular state. In doing so, due process is satisfied. The jurisdiction must not offend traditional notions of fair play and substantial justice. California Superior Court jurisdiction. The Superior Court for the state of California has general jurisdiction over all types of civil cases. There is a presumption of concurrent subject matter jurisdiction between state and federal courts. That is, unless the case involves a matter exclusively for federal court jurisdiction, such as bankruptcy, claims that arise under federal law may be heard in either state or federal court. For this reason, plaintiffs in state court do not have the affirmative duty to plead jurisdiction in their complaint. All that is required is a statement of facts and a demand for judgment. California has 3 trial court levels based on the amount that is in controversy. California separates cases into small claims, limited, and unlimited jurisdiction. Amounts in controversy totaling not more than $10,000 are directed to small claims court, where the parties represent themselves without attorneys. A limited jurisdiction case involves a demand in the complaint of $25,000 or less. An unlimited jurisdiction case involves a demand of more than $25,000, or if the damages are prayed for as according to proof at trial. Many times in personal injury cases, damages are subject to proof at the time of trial because medical damages continue to be incurred beyond the time the complaint was filed. Moreover, a plaintiff's limited civil case may be reclassified as an unlimited case when the defendant's cross-complaint seeks more than $25,000 in damages. In addition, if the court determines that the lawsuit could have been filed in limited jurisdiction, the plaintiff may be prevented from recovering court costs. Federal court jurisdiction. Federal courts are courts of limited jurisdiction because only certain matters that qualify may be heard. A plaintiff must affirmatively and distinctly plead in its complaint the grounds to establish federal court jurisdiction. The United States District Courts are the trial courts of the federal court system. In addition, the United States Court of Federal Claims hears cases about claims for money damages against the United States, disputes over federal contracts, and other claims against the United States. In order to file a lawsuit in the federal court, the case must involve 1. Claims arising from the United States Constitution or the federal statutes. This is known as federal question jurisdiction. 2. Claims brought by or against the federal government. Or 3. Claims in which all opposing parties live in different states and the amount in controversy exceeds $75,000. This is known as diversity of citizenship jurisdiction. If the amount in controversy is more than $75,000 and there is diversity of citizenship amongst the parties, the plaintiff may choose either state or federal court to file its complaint. However, the defendant has the general right to remove federal question or diversity cases from the state court to be heard by the federal court. However, only a non-resident defendant may remove a diversity-based state law claim to the federal court.